In Andhra Pradesh, there's a serious problem. A single religion in recent times has been singled out for attacks in a way not only from anti-social elements but with a conniving government. This has generated a problem and needs attention of all those people, particularly among the Hindus who have been subjected to this attack. Physical attacks on temples are on the increase, and daily we are seeing reports in the newspapers and TV of different temples being physically attacked, and the score of this is something like a cricket score which should be brought to an end. But without if you keep the physical attacks out of the picture, legislative attacks also have been done. In the Endowments Act, there was a provision where a non-believer could not be appointed to a board as a trustee. Now that thing has changed. The assembly was told that only 8 temples plus one Tirupati Tirumala Devasthana, these are the 8 temples which have considerable incomes, would be put out of the purview of that, because it is taking time for the government to do a passport type of inquiry into the antecedents of those who they want to appoint as trustees. So this opened a Pandora box, and nobody knows who is there, whether they are a believer of that Lord or not, whether they would work in their own interests or not. So these are the things. But then an organized loot is planned to go on. Like, I can give an example. There was a person who was spent some time in jail also as a criminal for eating public fund. He was brought in as a chairman of lands of belonging to a temple to settle disputes. According to newspaper the items, we understand that he has taken 500 acres from temple land from an urban area like Visakhapatnam and will give another 500 acres of government land in another place. Now, the bhaktas who gave that land to the temple have given it to the temple in their belief with the religion. If there is a dispute, it has to be fair to the temple also. But no such a thing has been taken. I think even the British East India Company did not loot openly the people, particularly the religion, in this way. This is the sad part. This is just an example, but this has been going on everywhere. Then all temples and all endowments have to make a contribution to the government in the term of a common good fund. Now this fund is collected to administer the temples and to provide security to the temples. Unfortunately, they are neither being administered nor is security being provided, which these attacks itself is ample proof. The government does not want to discharge its duties. They want to absolve the endowments department from its duties. This is an incorrect way of doing things. Now, what I am saying is that government orders are interfering with the functioning of the temples. The lands given by bhaktas over the ages to temples is for the Lord, for the benefit of the Lord, for the pujas to be committed to the Lord, for the other related activities of Hindus. Those lands, instead of being administered by Hindus, are now sought under GOMS number 39 dated 6/5/2020, being brought to the joint collector's revenues, that is strictly prohibited. Now, joint collectors, what are they going to do? A joint collector can be a believer in God, need not be a believer in God, can be of any religion, or need not be of any religion, he need not believe in God. Now, if they are to administer temple properties, if non-believers have to, like if a non-Muslim has to administer waqf, it is not going to work, because these are religious activities. The religious angle of it has to come out. Now, otherwise, what happens? Like this suggestion, I will take temple land and give some land somewhere. Now, these will add to disputes, add to discomfort. Will other religions agree for this? We have to treat and respect, according to the Constitution of India, all religions equally. Now, is the government doing that? Do the same things apply to other religions? I'm sure it doesn't, because they are not going to agree. Then that's why Hindus have to come together and say what respect the other religions are getting. At least give us that respect. Government should not be looting or aiding the looting of temple lands, aiding the looting of temple properties, hurting the sentiments of the devotees. And this is exactly what is happening. Physical things are there. Then now 17% of the temple revenue is taken precisely for supporting temple administration. It's not cheap. When you give an offering to the god, either in the hundi or in the form of a rent or whatever it is, the gross income, 17% goes to the government. 17% for what? It is for administering the temple and seeing that those institutions run properly according to the Act. But Supreme Court orders are given a bypass. Hereditary trusteeship is now has no avail on this government. They have to go according to the customs of the temples. Now, what are the customs? What are you doing? These are things that legislation itself is not being implemented, is the question.